Okay. Another thing that was brought up in that documentary, of the Welcome to Death Row documentary, was the influence of um, mafia movies and mafia lifestyles. So it was said that they lived their life as if they were in a mafia movie. Papa G said that there was a demerit system put in place for artists and for some of the staff workers. And Nate Dogg went on to say that Suge instilled mafia tactics where he would instill fear in everyone, and that had he left that stuff alone and allowed people just to work as a company, that the company would probably still be around today. Do you agree or disagree?
Mm, well, I agree that. Well, I agree. If Suge wouldn't have went to prison, that the company would have still been around because people, he would have pushed up on those executives, and they wouldn't have been able to get rid of him as easily as they did to cut his water stream off, and they would have stayed in business with him out of fear. Uh, and so I think once he went to prison and they knew that they had an ex cop or Reggie running the stuff, they didn't fear him as much as they did if him coming up there or sitting up there charming them and talking to them. Because people think Suge is this big old slap them and beating them up type guy when he's dealing with Interscope and police and all of that. That's not how Suge operate. So I always tell you, he would never. He's not. He don't uh, treat people like that, like the image or like his reputation precedes him. He's more gentle with it. Now, when he's through with you, when he ain't fucking with you no more, okay, all right, that's a different subject. But while he's still knowing he needs you or he's in business with you, the conversations don't go like that. And so, those people saying no things. I didn't know Papa G was in that documentary. Nate Dogg, the only person I ever was mad at for even being involved in the documentary was Jewel and Rick James. Uh, so, for them to say that, I don't know. I don't know about what Papa G talking about on the merit system and all of that. But maybe he talking about they were getting bonuses when you got that done or you got that done. Because Suge was, man, I'm telling you, Suge gets a bad rap. I talk a lot of shit about him and all of that. But Suge was generous with his money. That's the one thing I will still defend that man on today. Is he fucked up by not having a royalty department and not giving people in black and white what they should have got, what they didn't got. But everybody was happy, man. They was happy for not knowing better or Allah being fearful or whatever. But people got what they asked for with Suge Knight. If he was still making money or they were doing for him. A lot of people got money that they didn't deserve or wasn't entitled to. He looked out for a lot of people. Very generous. Y'all hear any of the other artists? I done heard Big Daddy Kane. I done heard all type of people. Tupac, even before he was on Death Row, talk about how this man gave me money that 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 it was like a budget for that I used to get for an album for one or two songs. Y'all heard Big Daddy Kane say that he was offered $1 million to sign with Death Row. I'm telling y'all, Suge was not a cheap person. He looked out for people. People that saying this and badmouth him and talk about this and that are just outright, being mad, being like a ex female when they get mad at you, when they got everything negative to say about you because they no longer getting that. Is what I look like, a scorn bitch. Is what I look at you as being on a lot of these people. These people were happy. Snoop Dogg got a thing out there talking about he never saw $1 million. He's a lie. His parting gift after all of that was $1 million to go and be with Master P. I delivered that check to his accountant over on Olympic personally. And so because they owed me some money. I was like, y'all get this check and y'all pay the rest of my right way bill. And they took care of me. So my point is, oh, I don't know what my point is. My point is that it's unfortunate that people say that and feel that way now. Suge dropped the ball. I'll reiterate it again. I'm like Charles Barkley. So if you want people to know, I guess Kendrick was with this song, you repeat it. If you want somebody to really hear it. He dropped the ball on not having a royalty department, but I would bet, I would be able to bet and sit up here and bet that no one on death row was ever underpaid up until 97 or 98. Now, once streaming and other things started coming in later and they wasn't getting no royalty checks and all of that, and people got cut off and dismissed, you may have an argument then. But while you was on death row and while the money was, or the heyday was going on, everybody was eating. And he was making sure everybody ate well. He ate well too. He had a lot of toys and took care of a lot of stuff too. But it was enough money going able to go around where he was looking out for people. And that would be my take regarding anybody that's saying people were cheated or people were done wrong or you know, this mafia style tactics and stuff like that. They were watching a lot of, you got to remember what movies was out there. You had the Godfathers movies that were out, the Goodfellas. And so those type of movies was out and were big back then. And so, and they watched a lot of it. Him and Tupac watched a lot of it. So some of that, you know, the Untouchable, Death Row and stuff like that. So yeah, there's some truth to stuff like that. But the slaps and all of that. What major artist can you ever say other than Sam Snead got slapped? And it definitely wasn't by Suge. It was by other people that did that to Sam. And so, yeah, that would be my take.